another break to those of you who are enjoying it. Well, today we are going to talk about the Chinese who are turning their embassy in an African country into a jail, locking down the African contractors and their machines together. Now, let's get ready for the updates. Yes, guys, back again. We all know how the Chinese are taking over the world. And the world has seen that it's like a trick for China to dump her excess population to other countries. And they are seeing Africa as the main dumping zone, whereby the Chinese are doing everything they want to do in Africa, but not allowing the Africans to get that freedom in China. Now the Chinese are turning their embassy in some African countries to be a jail where they lock down machines and workers who come in to do their job, forgetting about their families. If you have not seen this.
This is the Chinese embassy, located in Kappa State, Grosley, where a St. Lucian contractor, Renault, CIE, was brought in to do some construction works on site. Why is the vehicle locked inside of there?
Okay, you see the vehicle mashed up his road. So you want his road fixed. You want the boss to come and fix up his road first before the vehicle can come outside there. The excavator does not work for them, right? So you see you don't want the excavator to truck any asphalt. You want the truck to back up inside of there. So I back up inside of there and I load the machine. He came and he looked. You see, the truck mashed up my road. So you have to get the boss to fix that road before I can go. He tell the officer to close the road, close the gate. I'm not living there. He's still inside of there as we speak. Yeah.
But didn't he contract you all to do the work that you're doing there?
Yes.
Are you all finished doing the work that you all are supposed to?
We finished doing the work. You see, we have to fix up the road before we can go with the equipment.
And you said that he had an officer. What do you mean, a private security officer?
He worked with special reserve.
How many of you all were stuck inside of there?
5 of us.
Is it true that you all were stuck inside of the embassy there?
Yes, we were stuck in because after loading the equipment, Chinese man came, he looked at the road, he said that we've got to fix it before we leave. And he instructed the officer at the gate to close the gate and don't let us out. We had to fix the road first.
And he is still right there right now?
Yes.
So you all have been locked inside of that facility,
yes,
the Chinese embassy, from 1 o'clock?
Yes. He said that we cannot get out. Because we had a little malfunction with the truck. We repaired it, but we cannot get out.
The damage that he's talking about, that he locked the truck inside for, that's these little skid marks on the tire marks on the ground?
The tire marks on the road there, yes.
But from what I'm seeing, let me try to zoom. What I'm seeing there, that's not something that's permanent or major damage to the road.
No.
But that looks like mud almost.
Exactly.
So these are what he locked the truck inside for?
That's right. You see, my boss had to fix that before the truck can go outside. I noticed, it looked like the asphalt was probably hot or something. And as I drive, you know, the little tire marks that's living that. It doesn't just brush away with a broom.
And
I am here since 1 o'clock this afternoon. I am here.
And all of y'all were locked in here since 1 o'clock?
Yes. I tell him, let me go outside and just follow up with my boss. He said, no, my boss had to come here first.
So a senior official from the company comes up together with the police to try to resolve the matter. His official expresses his concerns about the damages, while the company official takes umbrage to holding his workers inside the property against their will, as well as keeping the equipment locked behind the gate.
Right. Police is right. Okay, that's not the way that we do. Where is police? You cannot hold my yeah, police is right.
Tell him, come
police is right.
Who is the police? Officer.
Hello, good afternoon. Can I have a word with you, please, sir? So you want to speak to the resident? Sir, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Corporal Noel from the Special Service Unit. Okay. Can you open up your gate for me, please? Why?
Boss, I'm inside of your property. You are treating.
Okay, you can't go out. You can't go out.
How do you mean why?
Yes, your car. Police commission. What's that? Police, your car. You just receive it.
You just received the call.
No, listen.
It's the police.
That's it. Who's Hillary Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Who's Hillary Emmanuel?
He's a leader in this police station.
Listen. Who's Hillary Emmanuel?
Emmanuel is the person in charge of the grocery police station.
No, he's not. He's not. ASP
Okay,
Bill
you
is
can
in charge.
speak to him.
Take my cell phone in my vehicle for me, please.
Okay, you can go.
Hello?
Okay.
Black man, dogs.
Yes.
I get no.
Agent, send everybody fucking up here, guys. So the man have been locked up inside of this place. So now you want to open the gate. Locked up inside of this place.
I'm going to lock you. You can go out.
No, now you want to let me out. After 10 fucking minutes, now you want to let me out.
Who let you? Who let you in?
Who let me?
Who invite you in?
You open the gate, how did I get
I
in?
never invite you in.
Oh, why are you preventing him from going out with his
I'm not preventing. I just want to talk
Oh,
first.
move your dog because I am.
No problem. No problem.
No, move them because.
I guarantee. I never prevent anyone to go in out, but I want to talk to them first.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
okay, well.
No,
Hello,
Heather,
Papi, I have my.
No problem, no problem.
No, I don't want to let the dog.
Hey, Dad, the man have to release the truck, then I'll talk to him about the road. I'm not doing that. You can't hold my truck. That costs how much money hostage?
Yeah,
No, release the truck.
Okay, listen.
Release the truck.
Listen.
And ask him why he hold the workers inside from 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
They lock the fellas inside from 1 o'clock.
I was locked inside there for 15 minutes.
For 1 o'clock, all the workers stuck inside there. Look
It's
them
not
right
just
there.
a matter,
And the
boss. We
escalator
have to
on
do
another
it the
job.
right way.
I have to
cannot
be
hold my
on another
truck.
job. The customer was waiting.
So the excavator is supposed to go
On
somewhere.
another job. Yeah.
So then, let me speak to Inspector.
We just talk, but he's angry. He cannot talk to
I was not angry when I came here. I wasn't angry. Now I'm angry.
Yeah, you can. You're angry.
Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry. I wasn't angry
You
when
take
I came.
picture for me. You are violating my personal
No,
privacy.
you started doing it first.
So
I never take
You
picture.
start.
it's not a violation to have workers stuck inside.
I'm taking the case.
It's not a violation to have workers locked inside a place. What if they had to get home to their families? What if the people that you locked there from 1 o'clock? What if they had to get home to their families?
You should have let me to tell the story from the beginning, okay?
What gives you permission to be locked? Why can you lock them inside? That's the question.
You should let me tell you the
There is
story.
no scenario that allows you to lock people inside of a building, inside of a premises. From 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, the fellas locked inside. They have no scenario. If I locked you or locked your family inside of a private property, you would be vexed too. Here's a jail.
Who's that?
You're from there, pretty boy. Question for you, St. Lucia, is very simple. Is this right? Is this how our people should be treated in our own land?
As if that is not enough, the Chinese who always think that all the foreigners in their countries who are living there illegally should return to their home countries, forgetting to know that they have their own citizens out there in other countries living there illegally and even doing the worst crime jobs. Enjoy this video.
Zamfara State Commissioners of Police Usman Nagogo led the operation to the hiders of the Chinese nationals who are engaging in illegal mining at the Kwali mining site. The police stormed the house where the foreign nationals are residing at Nasara Bukulu community in Bukulu local government of Zamfara State and arrested 2 of them. Also arrested alongside the foreigners was a Nigerian girl. She is said to be a cook and cleaner for the foreign illegal miners. The arrest of the 2 foreigners indicates that it is not only Nigerians who are operating illegally at the Kwali mining site in Zamfara State, but foreigners as well. CP Nagogo explains that the police is committed to ensure the enforcement of the federal government ban on mining activities in Zamfara State. That is why it has deployed about 63 additional mobile policemen to the Kwali mining site.
Fulfilling us was the fact that the federal government has banned all mining activities since 2016 in Zamfara. So we are not expecting to see even a Nigeria engaging in gold activities, and not to talk about even a Chinese national. But you are living witness. The Chinese personnel are here and they are engaged very much in in that illegal mining activity. Action will be made by Inspector General of Police, because from here we'll transfer them to Abuja.
Items recovered in the house include chemicals, gold sand and charcoals, among others, which are being used by the foreign nationals in the minings of gold at the Kwali site.
Get right here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Got in Igbo.